Hello children, welcome back to my session. 6th class English Unit 2. In Unit 2, in this session I am going to complete B reading. It is a poem in the bazaars of Hyderabad. Page number 24. Page number 27. Children, it is the page number 27. Open all of you your page number 27. The poem B reading in the bazaars of Hyderabad. Children, before starting the poem, once we will read the meanings. Yes, glossary on page number 28. Turn your page number 28. Open all of you. Here, few hard words and meanings are there. Let us read it first. Oi. Oi means here a meaning you used in the past, especially to address more than one person. Yes. Oi means instead of oi, now we are using you here. Yes. What are you selling, oi merchant? Instead of that, this poetess Sarojini Naidu used this word oi. Oi means a meaning you used in the past, especially to address more than one person. Yes. Wares. Goods that someone sells in a market or on the streets. Brocade, expensive thick cloth with a pattern woven into it. Brocade, expensive thick cloth with a pattern woven into it. Amber, hard yellow brown substance used for making jewelry. Amber means a hard yellow brown substance used for making jewelry. Jade, jade means a precious stone used for making jewelry and art objects. Yes children, jade means a precious stone used for making jewelry and art objects. Vendor, someone who sells something. Vendor, someone who sells something. Peddler, someone who goes from one place to another selling something. Ivory means the yellowish white bone that an elephant's tusk is made of. Ivory, the yellowish white bone that an elephant's tusk is made of. Yes, it's a elephant's tusk. Dice, a small block with 6 sides marked with spots. A small block with 6 sides marked with spots. Usually we use this dice to play Ludo and snake and ladder, like the games. Next, frail, thin and delicate. Frail means thin and delicate. Scabbards, a cover for the blade of a sword or daggers. It is cover for the swords. Aeon, an extremely long period of time. Aeon means an extremely long period of time. Tassels, a group of strings tied together at one end and fastened to clothing or objects for decoration. Yes, these strings used to decorate the clothing or objects. For decoration purpose, these strings we use. Azure, bright blue. Chaplets means a circle of flowers and leaves that you wear on your head. Yes, like tiara. Girls usually wear this on their heads. Decorate with flowers and leaves. Yes, chaplets. So let us discuss the poem. Yes, Sarojini Naidu is the writer, is the poetess of this poem in the bazaars of Hyderabad. Children, let us read this poem once. Let us begin. In the bazaars of Hyderabad. Yes, let us discuss, let us read first stanza. In the bazaars of Hyderabad. What do you sell, O merchants? O here, O means you. What do you sell, O merchants? Richly your wares are displayed. Turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple, brocade, mirror with panels of amber, daggers with handles of jade. Yes, it is your first stanza. In this first stanza, the poetess Sarojini Naidu addressing to the merchants. So here, what do you say, O merchants, to whom this Sarojini Naidu is addressing in the first stanza? The merchants, you merchants. Yes, it is. She is addressing to the merchants. Richly your wares are displayed, turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple brocade, mirror with panels of amber, dagger with handles of jade. Yes. Let us read the second stanza. What do you weigh, O vendors? In the second stanza, the Sarojini Naidu addressing to vendors. So she is asking, what do you weigh, O vendors? What they replied? Saffrons and lentil and rice. What do you grind, O medians? Sandalwood, henna and spice. What do you call, O peddlers? Chessmen and ivory dice. In the third stanza, what do you make, O goldsmiths? Wristlets and anklets and ring. Bells for the feet of blue pigeons, frail as a dragonfly's pin. Girdles of gold for dancers, scabbards of gold for the king. Next, what do you cry, O fruitmen? Citron, pomegranate and palm. What do you play, O magicians? Spells for aeon to come. What do you wave, O flowers? Yes, what do you wave, O flowers? With tassels of azure and red. Crowns for the brow of a bridegroom. Chaplets to garland his bed. Sheets of white blossoms, new garment to perfume the sleep of the dead. Yes, it is the poem written by Sarojini Naidu. Yes, in this poem, Sarojini Naidu addresses to different people in the bazaars of Hyderabad. In the bazaars of Hyderabad, Sarojini Naidu addressing to different people, vendors, merchants, magicians, mediums, paddlers, vendors, goldsmiths, yes, fruitmen, flower girls. For them, she is asking what they are selling in the bazaars of Hyderabad. Yes. In the bazaars of Hyderabad, how the scene is, what do you see whenever you visit the bazaars of Hyderabad, anytime you people visit? In the bazaars of Hyderabad is a vibrant, colorful poem describing the bazaars of Hyderabad. Yes, this is a poem in the bazaars of Hyderabad. It is describing the bazaars of Hyderabad. Yes, this poem was written during the British rule when Indians were asked to boycott foreign products and buy goods from Indian made. Yes, during this time, publications of Indian newspaper was banned. So Sarojini Naidu might have thought the best way to spread the message to people was through her poems. Yes, in this period, in this time, Indians boycott the foreign made things. Yes, things must use made by Indians only. For that time, what happened? Britishers, they Indian newspapers were banned. So Sarojini Naidu thought that the best way to spread the message to people was through her poems. Yes. So in the bazaars of Hyderabad begins with a question from the poet to the merchants in the bazaar. Yes, she started her first stanza. She questioned to the merchant in the bazaars of Hyderabad about what they are selling. The merchants replied that they are selling silver and crimson colored turbans, purple brocade tunic and mirrors framed in amber and jade with handles of made of jade. The first stanza ends there. Yes, this first stanza ends here. Next, it is a beautiful poem written by Sarojini Naidu. It is a vibrant, colorful poem written by Sarojini Naidu. It is a very beautiful, attractive poem. Yes, in this poem she addresses to merchants and what they are selling in their bazaar. Yes. So the next stanza is about, this next stanza is about, this second stanza is all about. In the next stanza, it is about another stall. Yes, it is about another stall, and the same question is asked by the poet to the vendors about what they are weighing and selling. What did they reply? Saffron, lentil and rice. They are being sold by the vendor. The poet asks the maidens what they are grinding, and she gets a reply. What is that? That they are grinding henna, sandalwood and spices. The poet then questions the paddlers about what they are selling, and they say chessmen dice made from ivory. Yes, children, it is all about stanza 2, and let us discuss what is there in the third stanza. What is the third stanza? Yes, the third stanza takes us to a jewelry store where the poet asks the goldsmith what ornaments they are making. What do they make here? Yes, bracelets, anklets and rings are made is the reply. The goldsmith replied. Moreover, they say that manufacture bells for blue pigeons to be tied to their feet. The bells are as delicate as dragonflies' wing, and simultaneously they make gold bridles for dancers and scabbards for kings to keep their sword. Yes, it is all about this stanza. Next, come to next stanza. Next to whom this poet? Yes, this poet is Sarojini Naidu. Asked the question. Yes, the poet visits a fruit shop. Yes, next, the poet visits to a fruit shop in the fourth stanza of the poem. Yes, it is the fourth stanza in the poem. In the bazaars of Hyderabad, there she inquires about what are they selling. Yes, she went to the fourth stanza. She visited the next stall. Where it is? It is the fruit shop. There she inquires about what they are selling. They tells her they sell lemon, pomegranate and palm. Yes. What did they reply? They said they are selling lemon, pomegranate and palm. Then the musicians are asked what they are playing, and they say sitar, sarangi and drums are playing. What they are playing, what instruments they are playing. Then she even comes across magicians, yes, and asks them what they are chanting, and they say that they are chanting magical spells to charm thousand ages to come. Yes. Next, in the final stanza, Sarojini Naidu asked about the flower girls who are asked what they are weaving with strands of red and blue flowers. Yes, in the final stanza is all about the flower girls who are asked what they are weaving with stands. Yes, that strings with yellow and red, blue color strings. Yes, the girls replied that they are making garlands for bride and groom to decorate their bed for their wedding night. They are also weaving sheets. Yes, they are also weaving sheets of white flowers which are placed on graves. Yes, for fragrance purpose. Yes, on the dead bodies, on the graves, we used to cover with the sheet of flowers, yes, for fragrance purpose. So this is the replied. This is the answer given by the flower girls to the poet Sarojini Naidu. Yes, this is all about our Bazaars of Hyderabad. The poem Bazaars of Hyderabad. Children, maybe you understood this. Read this poem and try to complete these answers. Yes, these are the questions. Total 5 questions are there here. What is the poet talk about in the first stanza? In first stanza, what is poet talk about? Yes, about what? Yes, in the first stanza, poet talk about the where is the dresses displayed by the merchants in the streets of Hyderabad. They displayed, what did they display? They displayed crimson and silver colored turbans, purple brocade tunics, amber paneled and mirrors and jade handled daggers. Yes, these things sold by the merchants in the streets of Hyderabad, in the bazaars of Hyderabad. Yes, children. What is that you like the most about the poem? Okay, children. What description? Yes, in different stanzas, we discuss. Sarojini Naidu discuss different things. Yes. Yes, in every stanza, different description given by asked by the sailor, vendors, magicians. Yes. Which stanza you attract most? You have to write. Yes. What is the third question? Pick out the words or phrases that describe the grandeur of the market. Yes. Grandeur means the greatness which attracts you. Yes, what things are discussed in this stanza? Yes, turbans of the decoration. Yes, the beauty, the attraction. What are the vibrant things displayed in the bazaars of Hyderabad, like turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple brocade, mirror with the panels of amber, dagger with handles of jade, bracelets, anklets, rings, girdles of gold for dancers, scabbard of gold for the king, etc. describing the grandeur of the market. Yes, what beauty described in this poem by the poet Sarojini Naidu. You have to describe those things here in this answer. And next question. What impression do you form of the market? Yes, what impression do you form by reading this poem? Yes, the market that is described in the poem is rich with all the things we need. Yes, we need not go anywhere to buy various things. With all the described things, the market gets itself a grand look. Yes, children. This impression we find from by reading the poem. Yes. Fifth one. When you happen to visit the bazaars of Hyderabad, what things from the poem come to your mind? Yes. When you happen to visit the bazaars of Hyderabad, yes, if you anytime you get any chance to visit bazaars of Hyderabad, what things from the poem come to your mind? Yes, maybe you have visited these bazaars of Hyderabad. After reading this poem, if it happens to visit bazaars of Hyderabad, what things will come in your mind? Yes. When I happen to visit the bazaars of Hyderabad, the things such as turbans, mirror, sandalwood, chessmen, everydays and fruits come to my mind. What things will come in your mind? Just imagine and write down. Yes, children. This is all about your be reading poem. in the Bazaars of Hyderabad, written by Sarojini Naidu. It is quite attractive poem. So read this poem at least 3 times. Write down the meanings and hard words. Then complete the question answers. Okay, this is my session which I am going to winding up. I am ending my class. Let us meet in the next video. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching my video.